Alright, hey guys, this is Marvel CCG back in the video, and this is going to be doing some combos for dinos, and this is for Master Duel. I'm just doing it through Yugioh Pro because it's easier to show you guys this way, but if you guys want to see the deck profile, it's going to be in the top right corner, and let's just get started here. So, I'm going to activate Lost World, normal summon a Scrap Raptor, that'll give my opponent the token, then Scrap Raptor's effect in order to pop itself, in order to get my Scrap Chimera, normal summon Chimera, get Scrap Raptor, then link away for my Scrap Wyvern, Scrap Wyvern's effect, in order to get my Scrap Raptor. Then use Wyvern's effect in order to pop it. And from here I can pop any card in the field, so I decided to pop the token. Then I can use the field spell's effect in order to protect that token, and instead pop a Baby Ceratosaurus from my deck. So that's what I'm going to do. And then from there I can get a Soul Eating Oviraptor. Then I can add a Miscellaneousaurus from my deck to my hand. Now I can activate Miscellaneousaurus, which will protect my dinos now. And now I can banish 2 in order to get a Baby Ceratosaurus. Then use Soul Eating Oviraptor in order to pop that Baby Ceratosaurus in order to get another one. And then use Baby Ceratosaurus effect, the one that I popped, in order to get Animador and Archosaur. Then I can use that to pop the Baby Ceratosaurus, get my double evolution pill, and then use the Baby Ceratosaurus effect in order to get Giant Rex. Link away here for my Appaloosa. And then synchro into a Borreload Savage Dragon, get one of my Link 2s. Then use double evolution pill. Banish, make sure to banish the Giant Rex so that you're able to get that out. And yeah, this is a pretty good board in my opinion. From 2 cards, you're just able to get an Appaloosa. Of course, you didn't have to go for Appaloosa, you could have gone for something else. I just decided to go for Appaloosa here. The thing that sucks about getting Appaloosa is that it doesn't synergize really well with Lost World. Just because you're going to be losing 500 attacks, so that means it limits the amount of negates you could have gotten. So maybe going into Crusadia Avermax would have been a decent card to go into. But yeah, I decided to go into Appaloosa for this, just to get the 2 monster negates and then Borreload Savage Dragon in order to have the Omni negate. Then Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can pop the Giant Rex in order to flip my opponent's cards face down. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good combo for just 2 cards. And let's go to the next one. Alright guys, this is the second combo. So this is using Miscellaneousaurus and Pterodon. So let's just get started here. We're going to use Misk here in order to use the effect to protect my dinos. Then I can banish it for 1 in order to get my Animador and Archosaur. Then use Archosaur's effect in order to destroy the baby. And then from here, use the baby's effect in order to get Soul Eating Oviraptor. Then I can add myself a Babysaurus, normal summon it, use Soul Eating Oviraptor in order to pop that baby to get my Pterodon. And then use the Baby Ceratosaurus effect, the one I popped, in order to get Scrap Raptor. And then Scrap Raptor, here I'm going to go into the whole Scrap Engine and get Scrap Chimera, bring back the Scrap Raptor, then link away into my Scrap Wyvern. Then I could bring back my Scrap Raptor and use his effect actually to bring it back in order to pop the other baby. So that's great because not only do I get to keep my Scrap Raptor, but I get to destroy the baby and activate its effect in order to get a Giant Rex here. And now I can link away for 2 in order to go into my IP Masquerena. And the great thing about that is that now I have Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. So Crusadia Avermax here, it's going to be just very difficult for my opponent to deal with. You guys already know that this card is notoriously really difficult to get through, just because if this card battles a special summon monster, quick effect, you can make this card gain attack equal to that opponent's monster. Also, he can't be targeted, and and he can't be targeted, and he can't be destroyed by card effects because of IP Masquerena. And if they do manage to get this card into the grave, then you can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. It's a non-target shuffle, which is like probably one of the best forms of removal in the game. So this card is just incredibly powerful and really strong, or really difficult for your opponent to deal with. And then from here, go into my Borreload Savage Dragon using my Scrap Raptor. And then double evolution pill, of course, to get my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And because I banished Giant Rex, I can get Giant Rex out here. And yeah, this is just from 2 cards. We have a monster that's extremely difficult for my opponent to deal with, an Omni negate, and then a way to just flip my opponent's monster's face down. And let's go to the next combo. Alright guys, so this is the 3rd and final combo of this video, and if you guys want to see more, just let me know. But yeah, this is actually using Dragonic Diagram and Baby Ceratosaurus. So here we're going to use Dragonic Diagram in order to pop the Baby Ceratosaurus, and from there we can get True King, Lithogasm. And then from there, we can use Baby Ceratosaurus in order to get Oviraptor. Oviraptor's effect in order to add a card to our hand. We're going to add Baby Ceratosaurus. Then use Oviraptor to pop the Baby Ceratosaurus to get the other one. So make sure you do pop one and make sure you get the one that was already in the grave. That's important because if you don't, it won't actually activate its effect because the baby will think that it wasn't actually sent to the grave and its effect won't go off. And then from there we have two Baby Ceratosaurus, which is just an obvious like big target for the True King here. Pop those two. Then banish 3, so I would use this if you're going to summon Litho here. Make sure to look through their deck, and the more knowledge you have of the game, the better this card is going to be, just because you're able to pinpoint whatever cards are important to them and banish those cards. Then we're going to activate both of the baby's effects in order to get the Animaldorn Archosaur, in order to get the Petite Baby Dragon here. And then from here we can get Scrap Raptor, then do the whole little Scrap Engine here. So this is what you guys have been seeing here. Get this out in order to get Scrap Wyvern. Then we can get Scrap Raptor. So here I actually chose to pop the Field Spout because you don't really need it anymore. Then I linked away to my Litho. I don't really need the Litho anymore, and the Animaldorn Archosaur in order to get IP Masquerena. And then from there I can go into my Mech Knight Crusader Avermax, same way that I established the last time. And yeah, can't be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. Of course, just another strong card to get here. And then from here you can actually choose what you want to do with this, because you do have 2 level 4s. You can either go into your Synchro, into your or one of your Evosaur Exceeds, or even Abyss Dweller if you choose to do so. But here I decided to go into the Doka just to change it up, and then go into my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. So yeah, similar board to what we got, but just crazy negates. We have 2 negates here, and if you happen to have something else in your hand that you can pop, that's going to be great. Or if you wait until after Doka's been used up, you can pop that in order to flip their cards face down. And then Mech Knight Crusader Avermax, just very difficult for your opponent to deal with. But yeah, those are just 3 combos that I wanted to show you guys that I think are must to know, like just because of the components that are in that combo, and it kind of lets you understand future combos as well. But if you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.